Hi guys, it's me, Danielle Danny Buttons, and I'm here today with some haul. I say some haul because box I ordered from Book Outlet is what I think is missing. It hasn't moved in like 4 or 5 days, the tracking, and I'm really worried about it because if you know Book Outlet, you know that their stuff sells out, so they will not be able to replace these items if they are officially missing. So, let's have our fingers crossed that at the end of this video, I'm showing you that haul part also, because otherwise it did not get here in time to post. I'm very worried. But I will show you the rest of what I got. I still have enough stuff to be making a video. And I'm going to start with a little bit of a negative, but that's okay because then we can only get better from there. So, if you saw my supply video, like my cart tour, you may have seen these. These are the 120 pack of Staedtler double-ended fiber tip pens. And now you may be seeing that I have 2 packs going on. And unfortunately, I think they're both going back. So I really wanted to start with this because I don't want to recommend these to you if I don't think they're good. And right now, they're not good. So I've had these markers before and I've absolutely loved them. They are water-based, so I have used these in my Disney color by numbers. That's a big place I use them. I also use a set of these in my Sun Life drawing, like I marked them all out to use in that. But these are leaking. So basically when I take the lid off, I can like tap out all this ink. So this is just an example of some of the ink. I got the one set, saw that they were leaking, requested the next set. I was gonna plan on returning this one, like you have a overlap time. New set is also leaking, so I'm probably going to return both sets, and I'm very, very sad about it. I don't know if it's just this pack is brand new. The 120 set, the 72 set previously was the largest that they had, so I'm hoping that they get their act together soon. I don't know if they're just too much ink or if there's a problem that the ink isn't staying in, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they just filled it so much that if this is actual overflow and not a problem with the markers, but I do not recommend them at this moment. Obviously, maybe it was just one single batch, and even by now, a week or 2 later, they're better. But I would say purchase at your own risk. The positives is I really enjoy the colors that are in there. It was nice to have the extra, essentially 50 colors from my last pack. And when they're not leaking, they work nicely in my color by numbers. So that's my spiel on that. Okay, now I'm going to show you some stuff that's can be used for coloring, but can be used for art journaling, which is what I may be trying to get into a little bit. I will also show you my art journal because it is one of the things I just purchased, and it's a little crazy. I only have 2 pages done so far, but they're very weird. Also, again, I have more ink on my artist bump, which I'm finding out a lot of you guys have too. So that's cool, I guess. We have a nice bump club. Anyway, okay. So first thing I got are these giant glue sticks. I haven't had glue sticks in forever because I just use other types of things. And like I was using my ATG in my book, but I think these are gonna work really great. And I'm very excited to have giant glue sticks. I also have, these are actually scrapbooking, and I'm probably gonna use these for scrapbooking, but may very well use these in art journaling or even coloring, who knows. But these are just a bunch of flower die cuts. And this is actually from Tuesday Morning, which is the one that was going out of business. So they're listed as $1.99, which is already an incredible deal if you're a scrapbooker. You probably know that. It says they're originally $5, but some places I would bet they're even more than that. But we definitely got them for less than that. They're probably much closer to $1. So this is all they had left. I got both of them. I got some clear gesso. I've previously had white gesso, but never clear. This is what artists would use to prime surfaces, it says. Canvas is the word I'm trying to think of. I use this in my art journal to prime the page so that the ink doesn't spread through. And rumor has it you can use this on coloring pages and then use any medium on top of it and it won't leak through the back. So like if you have a double-sided paper, it won't leak. And you can use alcohol markers, or if you are using this on Amazon paper, it will hold mediums better. I haven't tried it yet, but I plan to. I also have, I found at Tuesday morning, a pack of glitter gel, like essentially stickles, but these are the Michaels brand. So this is the only pack they had. It's blush, frost, and sunflower. We'll see how these go. They're not stickle quality from what I gather, but again, they're listed as $1.50, probably $1 or less overall. And that was the only thing they had with that. Okay, so we went to Blick. That's where we got the gesso, and that's where we got these next few things. This is 6 new Faber-Castell Pit Artist pens. These are the brush pens. I had gotten a 6-pack originally, and then I went out and bought a bunch of overstock, and then now I came home and realized I hadn't had any reds in there, and very poor brown shade range, so these are my new ones to go along with my collection, which you've probably seen is right in this little drawer on my desk, and I'm just going to put those right back in there. So now my collection's much better rounded out, and I should be good on those until at least the next time I go. So I also got some Sakura Jelly Rolls. Are these all, let's see, metallics? I think they're all metallics, and I ended up getting 2 black. I got these with the main intention of using them between the lines of Color Questopia books or other Mosaic type books. So that is my goal there. I just got like a blue black, I think they're called, gold, copper, 2 regular blacks, and then like a hot pink. At Blick, there's a deal that like these pens might be $2 each, but then if you buy 5 or more, they're $1.50. So whatever that deal was is why I got this many. This ends up being a pretty good deal if you buy them open stock. So I am assuming if we ever go back to Blick, I will get another handful of those. I'm actually keeping those on my desk in that hand cup, so I'm reaching over to put them back in there. Okay, take note, glitter highlighters. You should have just seen these in my highlighter video, which I will link up above. Yeah, these are Crayola. I found these at Staples. They're not the best quality. They're definitely fun. I think they would work well on highlighting. I don't know if they're great for coloring, but this is another thing. Crayola is so cheap, probably $4 or $5, that if you would like to try for yourself, I don't think you shouldn't. So there's that. And here we go. Here's my journal. It is a mixed media journal, 60 pages, 9 by 12.5 inches. No, 9 by 12. I was going to get the smaller one, and then for whatever reason decided I needed this one. I think I should have gone smaller, but it's fine. We're going to learn. 98-pound paper, so it says it's good for acrylic, watercolor, pen, and pencil. I'm embarrassed, but I'm going to show you my 2 pages that I have done. So this is my first page. Basically, I have a lot of scrapbook paper, and I have a lot of scrapbook paper scraps, so that's what this background stuff is. And then I kind of just cut stuff out. So this is like what I found in magazines. It's pretty funny because right now the only magazines I have access to are the ones my dad subscribed to, which include like Sports Illustrated, I think GQ, and then he accidentally signed up to like Women's Health because it was just called Health, and he thought it would be Men's Health, and it wasn't. But I just found these. Most of these were advertisements, and I just think it's so funny. So this reminds me of my dog looking lovingly at food and then just dreaming of all the food around her. And then to get even weirder, here's my other page. Again, I'm so new to this that I'm just like throwing stuff down. I have a whole nother eyeball idea for this side that maybe I'll show you, maybe I won't if this goes so poorly. But again, I cut her out, and then I was like, ooh, I'm going to be creative, and then color her face. And then I was like, oh, it needs more on the page. I'm going to put her face back on, but with other faces. And then I was like, oh, no, I need a large eyeball because the page is large. But no, that was too big. So I just ended up doing 1 eyeball. This background is actually that dictionary I have in my closet, which if you saw my office tour, that's where that's from. I just cut a page up just for extra. And again, I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's just for fun. And apparently I have a bunch more room left in that to have more fun. So there is that. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you the books I got. Hold on. I'm putting them in a little bit better order. Okay. First book, Whimsical Girls Through the Decades. This is the newest Hannah Lynn book. I love Hannah Lynn, and I have every one of her books except her best of, which I probably regret not getting, but the best of was majority pages from her other books, and I was like, well, I have them all, so why do I need that? So I don't want to spoil what I already did, but I already did a page in here. I'm sure you've seen this if you watch any flip-through videos at all, but this has 25 beautiful images, and she has started to do something that's I think is really cool. There are doubles, but the first one will be like a zoomed out, very, very detailed, and then the second one will be more focused on the girl herself and a less detailed background, which I think is really nice to use this second page either to practice skin tones or hair, or to just test what colors you think you want the main one, or of course, if the background is too busy and you don't want to spend too much time on it, then having the second copy is real nice. Like that one's much simpler, and you can kind of do what you want in the background. So I love that she's doing that now. I think that is a creative take. I don't know how many of us were actually using the doubles anyway, so I think that's super nice. Okay. Next, I'm just going to mention these again because I got them this month and I'm so excited about it. And I just want to say thank you any chance I get. So, I got these two books from Jamie at Jamie's Coloring Love. Sam is squeaking all over the place. I did a color and chat and I guess happy mail haul that will hopefully be linked here. I think I'm allowed to link 5 things, so hopefully I'm not promising too much. I have to keep track of that. But she so graciously sent me these 2 books, Mandalas for Relaxation. I actually just did a page in here that you'll see. And then The Princess Bride, As You Wish, Memorable Quotes to Color. That is blinding. Oof. I don't know how to not. Oh my goodness. My light is right above me. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I did a page in this book on camera, and I've since done more work in there that you'll see in my monthly wrap-up. So look out for that. And thank you again, Jamie. Okay, next. So I actually told my dad that I got monetized, and I was like, Dad, you should sponsor me and sponsor a video. And he was like, no. But I was like, come on, sponsor me. So he gave in, and he actually purchased these books for me. So this is sponsored by my dad. Thanks, Dad. But I'll show you what he bought for me. First book, Calming Turtles of Land and Sea. Finally. I'm shocked that this is my second color Questopia, not my first, but now we have it. Turtles are my absolute favorite animal. I love them. I've been collecting turtle trinkets for over a decade now. There's turtles everywhere all over my house, and I'm so happy to have this. Yeah, I'm really enjoying my current color Questopia book, which is the Fairies. And I think I've done 8 pages so far this month, so you will definitely be seeing a lot of that in my wrap-up. But I'm very excited to have this one, and now I have a whole bunch more on my wish list, and I have a feeling that they're going to be my favorites, so we're definitely up there. What I personally don't know if I like, I know a lot of people do like it. If you look at this, nearly half of the book is previews from their other books. And it just kind of frustrates me because I feel like they could narrow this down by a page. Like, this cover could have been on here, and then it would have cut it down. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. It just feels a little bit wasteful, especially because if you get, like, I have not gotten lucky with these ones in the back yet. Like, I don't want to do them. Or this one I already have, so I don't need to do a second one. So we'll see. I don't know. That's just a preference thing, but I'm loving these books otherwise, and I'm excited to finally do a page in here. I was waiting to film this video. Then I got Color by Number Christmas Mosaic. I plan on doing a color and chat in here, possibly right after filming this video. This is by Sun Life Drawing, and I've been loving the Mosaics in color Questopia, so I figured let's get another one in here. I have tried their other style before that now I can't remember what they're called. Like that mice one, the World of Mice. I don't know the style of that one, but I think you know what I mean. It's not broken up like this. And so now I'm excited to try this one. This one's harder to see what they are without coloring. Like, they're in there. That's definitely dogs and a bear. Dogs and a cat. It's probably dogs and a cat. I don't know. But I'm excited to do a page in here. A reindeer. Yeah, so you can see, but it's harder. And hopefully my next video, or a video very soon, will be that before Christmas in July is over. Next, so these next two books I got because they were on super sale. Are we gonna blind? Whoa, that's even worse. I need something. I'm gonna put my glue sticks back there, and then when I put this on top, there should be less glare. Okay. This is Nickelodeon The Splat. I was a Nickelodeon kid, definitely. I don't love every page in here, but this book was on sale for $5, and it's normally like $12 to $15. So I knew I had to get it, and I'm very happy to have it. If nothing else, I was always a huge Rugrats fan, so I'm so excited for all the Rugrats specific pages in here. It's got Rugrats. I did not like Ren and Stimpy. They were definitely too mature to be a kid's show at all, but I never liked them. Hey Arnold, Rocko's Modern Life, Wild Thornberrys, Rocket Power, Ah Real Monsters, Cat Dog, Angry Beavers, and then I just think more pictures from those shows. But if you like any of those shows, or a few of those shows, I think this is a really cool book. I'm definitely doing all of the Rugrats pages, and we'll see where we go from there. So, that is Nickelodeon The Splat. Then, this book also was $5 when I purchased it, which was a super sale. It is Corkless Animals. I have never had a Corkless book. I've had some of the Disney Circle books, and I've had some other books by this artist. He does the spirals, the original spiroglyphics, and he does, I think he does some of the color Questopia. If it's not him, they're definitely like the same company because they're the same size. But these books seem really interesting. I think this is actually the cover giraffe. There's not really a color code. You get to pick your colors. So he suggests different ways to do that, like lightest to darkest, whatever. So you assign your own number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you go for there. So I'm really excited to try these out. And there's a turtle, so of course. Again, that makes it all worth it. So there's apparently a pull-out, but I can't tell what it is. Let's see if I can find it and you guys can help me. I also don't know what side it pulls from. Yeah, I can't. What? I think this is a nose and ears, so maybe like a wolf? I have no idea. So we'll just have to do that and figure it out, I guess. But yeah, I have no idea if these are still on sale. I'm going to be linking everything I can find on Amazon below, so definitely check it out and see if they're still on sale. But I'm excited to try this one. There's a few in this series. I don't know, sometimes I don't really like the different themes of the books, and that's what holds me back from getting them, so I kind of have to like wait for a theme I really want. And it's pretty funny because all 3 of these books are the same theme. So without further ado, here's another animal book. This is Mystery Mosaics Wow Animals by Belba Family. This is my second Belba Family book, and I'm really, really excited to do this one. I already did a page in here because I just could not wait, and I can't wait to do more. This one is weird, and that's why I like it a lot. So it's like, why is this snake with donuts? Because wow. And the birds with cherries, and there's like a ballerina dancing or a fairy dancing for that leopard. It's just really cool, and not like just normal animals in normal animal colors, and I kind of like that because, as I was trying to say, is I don't like a lot of animals, so that sounds bad, but it's fine. Like, I'm really scared of a lot of animals, so I don't necessarily want to color them, and then sometimes I find it boring to color animals in their normal colors. So I'm really excited for this, and I already did one page, but you'll have to wait and see in my wrap-up video. But we're real near the end of the month, so it's not a long wait. Finally, I got Colortronic Animals. So my third animal book in a row. So you're probably like, what? You must like animals. No, these are the only choices there are. So I'm kind of stuck with it. But anyway, Colortronic Animals, I got the Posh activity book and there were Colortronics in there and it was so much fun. And I was like, I need more of these. And right now there were 2 volumes of Colortronic and it claimed that they were out of print. And I was very sad to have missed them now that I knew that Colortronic was so fun. And when I was checking though, this one was back in stock. So I'm really, really hoping the other one comes back too and that it was just out for coronavirus reasons. We're gonna keep an eye on that and keep our fingers crossed. But this one is Colortronic Animals and it's really fun and exciting because not only is it color by number, but it's a color by number that uses crazy colors. So even though I'm terrified of birds, I would have a great time coloring this purple rooster, you know? So we'll see. I tend to like big land animals and like almost all sea creatures. So like moose, absolutely. Cats, no thank you. All gorillas and monkeys, terrified. Too lifelike, can't do it. This guinea pig seems like he'll be a good time. Birds, terrified. So hippos, love it. So we'll see. There's definitely a lot of good ones. And again, even though I don't love, let's say, tigers, I do love this tiger because he's mostly green and that's weird and quirky. So that is the majority of my haul. So I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, so if you are hearing this right now, that means my package did not show up today. And I'm kind of giving up hope on getting it in a reasonable amount of time to put this video up. So I will just tell you what was in it and then hopefully show you in wrap-ups coming soon or just in my next haul, whenever that may be. I placed a book outlet order and I got 2 coloring books and a sticker book. So I ended up getting the antiquarian sticker book that's been all over and it seems really cool and it seems like it'll be really fun on my like collaging and art journal journey. And that was a really good find because I'm pretty sure that's very new and it's like $25 full price, but I found it for I think $7 or $8 on Book Outlet. And then I also got Vertical Worlds, I think is what it's called, which is now also claiming to be out of print on Amazon. So I'm really hoping that they didn't lose this because I won't be able to get it otherwise. But it is a book that basically like has a cruise ship, but you can see inside every floor. So like you could see all the things on a cruise, or it'll have like a circus, but it'll just be stacked up. It's hard to explain, but hopefully you'll be seeing it soon. Please keep all our fingers crossed. And then I also ended up finding Lulu Mayo's A Million Unicorns, which is also pretty darn new. So I was pretty excited to find that. So at least that's in stock still if I don't get my package and if it has to be refunded. So we'll see. But if I get refunded, like, and I want to repurchase anything, I think that sticker book is the price of everything combined. So I'm really, really hoping they find it. It's been like 5 days since it's moved at all. And I know these are weird times, but like usually at least tracking reflects where it is. So it's been in New Jersey for 5 days. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. If you are seeing this ending again, I did not get it. And I thank you for watching, but I'm very sad. But hopefully I cut this out and I'm showing you those things instead. So that's all for my haul. If you made it to the end, frog. Write frog in the comments. I was going to make it crazy and be like Technicolor frog, but I don't know how you write that without just saying the words, which some of you do. Oh, it's so funny. Obviously, I'm just blabbering, and I'm definitely going to say this in another video, so I apologize already. But my last video, I forgot what my word was. So everyone was commenting it, and I was like, what's happening? What's going on here? So that was pretty funny. And then I forgot to say one in my office tour. I'm just a mess with these, but frog. And thank you so much for sticking with me through this and my blabbering. Hopefully my package made it and you're not even seeing this. And subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below. All that fun stuff. Like this video. Whatever you gotta do. Thanks for watching. I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!